Hi! So, that was really loud. I'm trying too hard. I just put together a little production of New Moon, starring me as everyone. I'm gonna put that at the end of the review if you are interested in watching it. Please enjoy this book review and stay tuned for the live action version of New Moon. Let me just cut to the chase because intros are annoying. New Moon, let's talk about it. This is the second book in the Twilight series, which I'm sure you're aware of already. I wasn't necessarily planning on reading this book, but it just sort of happened. The verdict is that I almost like it better than the first book, and the first book was very entertaining. I find these books very funny in the saddest sort of way. So in Twilight, Bella is like head over heels for this psychotic vampire. In New Moon, spoilers, I'm talking lots of spoilers today, Edward leaves her because he thinks that's what's best, and Bella ends up hanging out with Jacob, spending all this time with him, kind of falling for him, but she never wants to admit it. Throughout this entire book, I was just sort of secretly wishing that she would end up with Jacob, because Jacob is so much better for her than Edward is, and it drives me crazy knowing that she's going to pick Edward, because of course she is, right? This book starts out with Bella wanting to become a vampire, and Edward is very against that because he wants to preserve her soul, because he thinks that when you become a vampire, you lose your soul, so you're just kind of there. So Edward wants to preserve Bella's soul, but Bella is very against that. She wants to be invincible because she's very clumsy and she could get herself killed very easily. When Edward leaves, Bella turns into this ghost with a gaping hole in her heart, as she stated many times. She's very lost without Edward, which is very sad because Edward's not even like a great guy. Bella has so many problems. Okay, so here's what the book felt like to me. It felt like Bella and Edward being together was just like destroying Bella. So then when they were separated, Bella was depressed for a very long time, but then Jacob came into her life and started helping her get back on her feet, and it felt like she was getting better. Like when she's with Edward, it feels like she's at a place that's not healthy to be. Like she's suicidal, she's depressed, she's delusional. But then of course Jacob turns out to be a werewolf, so that throws a monkey wrench in my plans for Bella's future. If Jacob wasn't a werewolf, they would have been perfect together. Actually, I still think Jacob is a better choice over Edward. That's only because I'm concerned for Bella's well-being. Now, from Bella's point of view, Edward is the most beautiful thing in the universe and nothing can separate them. So that's unfortunate. At the end of the book, when when Edward and Bella are reunited, I feel like all of our progress just plummets. So now we're back to square one. Bella is with Edward because there's no other person or immortal being in the world who she could possibly be with. Bella doesn't rationalize in the way that most characters do. I think that's why I find these books so interesting. This series doesn't seem to be working towards a happy ending. It feels like we started at an okay place, and then instead of taking a good path, Bella took a bad path and we're following her down that bad path, which is actually very cool. Like, I like that concept, and I think that's why I'm still reading these books. Bella is not the smartest person in the world, clearly. Oh my goodness, there were so many times when she was explicitly told not to do something, and then she went and did it anyway. Bella, no! Bella, yes. I think at the end of this book, Edward decided that he would turn Bella into a vampire. So that's gonna be interesting. The next book is Eclipse, and I'm totally gonna read it. I just want to see how bad things really get. If you're wondering if I actually like this series or if I'm just making fun of it, I do actually like it. I like it in the way that I like reality TV. Like, it's just fun to watch people living strange lives. I didn't do a predictions video for this one. I thought about it, and then I didn't do it. Okay, well, what can we talk about now? Very excited to see how this series ends because I can't imagine this concluding in any way. Not on the path that Bella's on now. Not with Edward. I guess you could say I'm Team Jacob. That was really funny when they were rationalizing their age difference. I was hoping that they would address that, and they did, so now they just need to rationalize Edward and Bella's age difference. Have you read these books? Because they're very interesting and very easy to get through. Like, I read this one. How many pages is this? A lot. I read it in, I don't know, the usual amount of time, I guess. Never mind, they're not easy to get through. I did a Twilight Book 1 review, if you feel like watching that. I did a Twilight Book 1 prediction video, so I guessed what I thought was going to happen. I was very wrong. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this book if you've read it. If you haven't read it, I'm sorry I sort of spoiled the entire plot. I feel like it's just out there so much that at this point, it doesn't matter. I hope this video did something for your life. Edward and I are super happy. Nothing will ever break us apart. Bella, I'm leaving you. What do you mean you're leaving me? I literally have a gaping hole in my heart, and if you leave, the plug is gone and bad things will probably happen. It's what's best for all of us. Today it is November. Everything hurts and I'm dying. My life is a void. Edward is never coming back for me. He said it, but I didn't believe it because I thought our love could power through. I need friends. Or maybe I just need one friend. Oh, Jacob! Hi, my name's Bella. I'm into extreme sports now, which you probably wouldn't have guessed about me because it's totally not in my character. I discovered something about myself. Whenever I'm in mortal danger, the ghost of my vampire boyfriend speaks to me, and I like the sound of his voice. I've enlisted the help of a 2-year younger than me werewolf boy friend, but not boyfriend, to help me repair 2 broken motorcycles. Let's see how it goes. Hey Bella, you'll never guess, but I fixed both your motorcycles. Do you want to go ride them? It's not a date, unless you want it to be a date. My hair is my pride and joy. I shall never cut it. Okay, Bella, honey, can I call you that? So you're just gonna kick something and hold on to the handlebars, and you're just gonna zoom in that direction. Yeah! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, but I hear Edward, so it's worth it. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Heroic rescue, any moment now. Oh, dang it, the brakes. I'm finding meaning in my life, but all I really want is the cold embrace of a vampire. My vampire. Why won't he come back to me? Things are going really well between me and Jacob. So I'm gonna keep it extremely platonic, because that's the only way, right? So I'm doing better. My only concerning symptom at the moment is hearing voices. But I want to hear them, it's my choice. I can stop whenever I want. Someone's hunting me. It's concerning, yes. Oh, and if she finds me, she'll kill my father. I should do something about that. I should run away? No, I should stay there and let her come and get me. Why did Edward leave? I'm cool. I'm a fun mortal. Edward and I made a promise. He promised he would stay out of my life for as long as it kept me safe, and I promised that I wouldn't do anything to put myself in danger. We both broke our promises, so I guess that means we get to go all out. I'm going cliff diving. It'll be fun. Bella, you can't go cliff diving. I don't remember if I've cut my hair at this point or not. And I don't remember if things are rough between us right now or not, but if they are, Bella, you can't possibly understand. If I give you a couple hints, you can guess what's bothering me. At this point, I've definitely cut my hair. I guess you can say I've turned over a new chapter in my life. It's called werewolfism. I think I need to pack in some friend time this week. Bella, I'm so much taller than you, I don't really know what to do. It's like you're down there, I'm way up here. Where are you? I canine live without you knowing my secrets. There's more, I can think of something more. Have you guessed yet? I am a giant mutant dog. Okay, so let me know when you figure all this out. Jacob, I knew right from the very first moment exactly what you were, oh there you are, exactly what you're talking about. You're a werewolf. I knew it. Bella... When did you start wearing that cape? What are you talking about? This is just my cloak. Because, like, it seems like you're trying to be a vampire. Vampires are my mortal enemy, so I just wear it. It's fun. I'm fine. I don't have any problems. I'm going cliff diving. First time. There is a beginner level, but I decided to go extreme instead. Does it matter that I can't swim? Probably not. Is that a hurricane? Okay, I'm in the water. Things are okay. Oh, no, okay. Ooh, this is pretty bad. Oh, I'm totally gonna die right now. Well, it was a good life. I don't know, man. Like, I just wish Edward was here. But I'm ready to die. Yeah, I'm ready to die. Bella, I rescued you. What do you mean you rescued me? I'm going home to wallow. So it's a few days later. Turns out Alice Cullen saw me, because she's a psychic, jump off the cliff, and then she told Rosalie, and then she can't be trusted, so she told Edward. So Alice came to my house. Her and Jacob got into a little bit of a disagreement. I don't know if Jacob and I will ever speak again, but that's okay with me because I'm going to Italy. Plane rides just take forever, man. 1 second, you're sitting there, next second, still sitting there. 35 seconds pass, you're still in a plane, and you just want to get to Italy to save your vampire boyfriend. Is that too much to ask? I don't know, I feel like the cape is kind of growing on me. I just need some bangs. Alice or Edward, please get on that. Carlisle even. Whoever will do it. Alice and I are on the plane. The future is changing before her very eyes. I don't know what's happening exactly. I'm just kind of going with it, and if she says run, I will run in whichever direction she points me. Just in, Edward is going to be a beautiful disco ball for everyone to see, and then he will get arrested by the vampire cult that runs the city there because he's breaking rule. So we're gonna try and stop him. I feel like there's something I forgot to do before I left home. Oh, tell my dad where I was going. That's okay, Italy's not that far. Washington, Italy. Alice, why did we steal a yellow Porsche? Well, no one ever said anything about being inconspicuous, so I decided to ride in style. Excuse me, officer. Ella, go! Do you like money? Well, so I just found out the love of my life died, and so I need to die too so we can catch up, because I promised her I would. I'm trying to get caught by this Italian mob. The only way that I can think to do it is to show myself off as a human disco ball. So, sparkles all around. I think it's gonna work well. This is a really great idea. I'm surprised I didn't think of this sooner. I wonder if I'm throwing away all my progress toward a stable mental health condition by coming here to save Edward. Could've just stayed with Jacob. I was doing pretty well. Was I though? I wasn't. Let's keep going. Who put a fountain in the middle of my path? I am all wet. Edward, my love. I'm alive. Did you think I was dead? Because I'm not. This is the end. You're beautiful, Bella. Just as I'd remembered you. No! No, no, no! I'm real. You're not dreaming. You're not dead. I knocked you over. That's it. Everything's fine. No, I'm pretty sure we're dead. Don't tell me this trip was for nothing. By the way, why did you leave me? Because I am not happy about that at all. Oh, dang it, we're not dead. Edward, will you please, please, please turn me into a vampire once we escape this little cult meeting? The cult leader wants you to do it, so I think you should do it. I want you to do it. This guy does. You could read minds. That's pretty fun. Bella, under no circumstances will I turn you into a vampire. I need to preserve your soul. That is my life plan. Yeah, if you could just change me, that would be great. Thank you. Fine, I'll do it in 7 years. 5 years. 3 years. 2 years. I'll not do it in 6 months. 2 years. Okay, fine. Yay, thank you! I'm gonna go find Jacob now, see if he's still in love with me.